All right, I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. I got a very interesting review today, people. A very interesting one. We are going to be reviewing Nugget Honey. Yes, you heard me. Nugget Honey. This is First We Feast presents Hot Ones. This is a Hot One product. Now, as you saw from the thumbnail, it's made with Pepper X. So it's going to be an interesting video. Let's talk about this product before we get into it. Nugget Honey, okay? For Hot Ones, sweetest offering yet. American Craft Gin is infused with a tantalizing dose of Pepper X before being blended into golden pools of premium honey. Boy, it sounds so good, right? It's perfect for tender morsels of fried chicken. Nugget Honey also transforms pizza, cocktails, and desserts into elevated treats for the senses. Very simply, honey, gin, and Pepper X. Fried chicken, do you put honey on fried chicken? I was talking to David Foy about this, was it yesterday or the day before, ironically enough, and I didn't know I was going to be reviewing this. It was just kind of by chance we were talking about it. Are you waffles and fried chicken kind of person? I've never understood that. And I like weird things. I like, the Hawaiian pizza. I like bizarre combinations, but that's one I've just never been able to, and I've had it. It just seems weird to me. All right, so we're going to review this right now. It's beautiful. Isn't honey just a beautiful thing? I've read, I don't know if this is true, that it's like the only food in the known that needs nothing special for storage. Don't know if this is true, but they say, I've read that they found honey in the tombs of the pharaohs. It was still edible. Pretty cool, huh? Bees, they know what they're doing. All right, so we're going to talk about this. Let me review it first. Here's the pour, people. Beautiful, right? Now, I will tell you this. On the label, this is only rated for heat at a 4 of 10. So it's relatively user-friendly. And it's only $12 a bottle, which isn't that bad because honey is expensive. It just is. So considering that's got Pepper X in it, I thought it would have been a lot more expensive. If you look up their hot sauce, that is like practically $30 a bottle. At any rate, people, here is Nugget Honey from Hot Ones. I am Johnny Scoville. And this is Chase the Heat. I think they're probably being fair with a 4 out of 10. That seems like a pretty honest rating. So if you eat this, that's what you can probably expect, 4 out of 10. Now, as far as the flavor, let me try it one more time. When I was a drinker, I don't drink anymore. When I was a drinker, I was not a gin drinker. So I really can't taste the gin in this. It may be just something that looks really good on a label. I get it. We've made sauces with black garlic. It looks great on a label. Anyway, let me just taste this again. I'm going to look for the gin this time. You know what? This falls on me. I'm not digging the product. I don't mean digging. I'm not attacking the product. I'm liking it. This isn't an attack. I just can't taste the gin, but that's probably on me. I'd like to try honey with Pepper X with no gin just to see what the difference is. At any rate, the heat is, like I said, it's about 4 out of 10. I can taste the pepper, but I can't. Nobody really knows what Pepper X tastes like. So it's not like we can taste this and go, oh, the Pepper X is wonderful. It just tastes like pepper. All right. Look, it's great. I know that spicy or that hot honey is amazing on pizza. It's one of my favorite things on pizza, actually. And a lot of other, you can put on ice cream. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So this is a nice product. I like the label. It's got the honeycomb thing going on. Kind of makes you think about bees. The flavor is good. The price is not outrageous. You know, listen. Before I did the review, I had to go check the price because the price of their sauce that has the Pepper X in it is absurd, especially considering it's not hot when it's reported to be very, very hot. So I was a little bit concerned this was going to be like the price was going to be ridiculous. It's not. This is affordable, and it's right in the same range as honey, because honey is expensive to make. Now the bottle of sauce that wasn't as hot as they claimed it was, that was priced beyond what's normal. This is not. This is right in the mix of what honey's supposed to cost. So no problem with the cost. No problem with the flavor. I'm not really getting the gin, but that's neither here nor there. It tastes great. Wouldn't stop me from using it. And I like it. I like hot honey, so it's good. So there you go, people. We're going to wrap it up. Before we wrap up, we're going to do a couple of top 10 interesting facts about Bigfoot. We're going to do Bigfoot facts. So listen to this. These are interesting facts about the mythical creature, Bigfoot. Number 1, the creature is described as standing between 7 and 10 feet tall. Isn't that crazy? And weighs more than 35 stone with footprints 17 inches long. It's also known as Sasquatch. Bigfoot is. I'm sure you knew that. Number 2, in 1965, Bigfoot was officially put on the endangered species list in Russia. True story. Amazing. Germany and France followed suit in 1967. Go figure. You think Bigfoot, Sasquatch is still on the endangered list in France, Germany, and Russia? Number 3, the British explorer David Thompson is sometimes credited with the first discovery in 1811 of a set of Sasquatch footprints. Many people since then claim to have taken pictures of the hairy beast's footprints, but nobody can produce any hard evidence. Number 4, if you're confronted by Bigfoot, offering it food will provide you with an 80% chance of survival, while crying will provoke the animal to punch you in the face, according to Bigfoot Finder and website dedicated to spotting the creature. Number 5, there is conflicting scientific evidence about Bigfoot. Some researchers believe it's closely related to humans, while others think Bigfoot originated from an extinct giant ape. It may even be extraterrestrial being, they're saying. Number 6, the eating habits of Bigfoot are widely disputed. Researchers suggest it may be vegetarian, while others believe the creature must be a carnivore. I can tell you what, I bet it likes peppers. Kit Kats are also reported to be on the Bigfoot's menu. Apparently, Bigfoots love Kit Kats. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't true. Number 7, Usain Bolt would be left in the dust if he ever raced against Bigfoot, as the hairy beast is said to be able to run at speeds of 35 miles an hour. They wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. We know that. Number 8, early Native American tribes saw Bigfoot as a spiritual being, depicting it on totem poles, and had a name for the creature in their own language. They saw Sasquatch as a protector of the woods. Number 9, up until this week, the scientific community had discounted Bigfoot's existence. Now, I don't know when this was reported, so this week. This may be a really old article. Earlier this year, Texas veterinarian Melba Ketchum announced that her team of researchers had found Bigfoot DNA. However, no science journal would publish the results. Isn't that interesting? What does that remind you of? Go figure. She then set up her own journal and charged users $30 for the results. Interesting figure. I'm not making this up. $30. Isn't that coincidental? So that was interesting. Number 10, mating season for Bigfoot is from March to April. So we are, that's so funny. We just finished the mating season. The creature is said to mate in a similar fashion to gorillas. I thought you guys would want to know that. That was my review of Nugget Honey. It tastes great. I like the flavor. I do. It's not absorbently priced. So, there you have it, people. Give this a shot. I like it. I wouldn't tell you if it wasn't true. I should do, you know what I should do? I should do a side-by-side with this and the other honeys. I won't mention them because that wouldn't be fair to this, because this review is about this. But I think I'm going to do a side-by-side with all the different honeys. Do you guys think that would be a good idea? I think it would be. All right, we're going to wrap it up right now. Tell somebody you love them, because I'll tell you something. That person needs to hear it. It's true. It may be you. I love you. In the description box, you're going to see a link for all the normal stuff. If you've tried this Nugget Honey, please in the description box, tell me what you think of it. Right there is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. Right there is the lifeboat. We are all in the same boat, people. Right there are all the challenges I've done since this journey began. 576 of them, I think. By the way, this is the 1002nd video for this year. Believe it or not. Right there is Pepperology for new people. I love you guys. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.